I'm Wes Adams. I'm the CEO of Visionary Gold Corp, a new exploration company that's exploring for gold and other minerals in central Wyoming, in Archean terrain, in the Miners Delight Formation, where we found high-grade gold at surface. I think the unique thing about Visionary is that we have a district-scale opportunity here. We have a 50 square kilometer land package that continues to grow, that we've explored in 2021. And today we'll talk a little bit about that, as well as the exploration program for 2022. And I think the thing that's unique about Visionary is we're a junior company, but we have a big company land package and a big company approach to exploration. I think that's going to definitely pay some dividends in terms of discoveries in the next few years here. In 2021, we completed a regional exploration program at the Wolf Gold Project and on our 50 square kilometer claim block. We took about 4,500 soil samples to date so far. We're still out in the field collecting more. We also completed 25% of our initial drill program at the Wolf Gold Project, which was about 780 meters and 5 holes. We're expecting results from the initial drill program, which is the first ever in the district, within the next couple of weeks here. One of the highlights from our 2021 exploration program was the discovery of a new large gold anomaly, which is just about a kilometer to the north of the Wolf. We're calling this the Wind Hill anomaly. We actually have up to 0.3 grams per ton gold at surface and soils that correspond with geophysical anomalies as well, high chargeability at depth, which indicates the presence of sulfides beneath the surface samples. And the soils really gives you a good idea of where these Archean gold mineralized systems are within the vast terrain here. Certainly the things that I can share today is that, one, we're seeing surface mineralization. This is very obvious in a lot of these different areas. We're running some regional geochemical sampling programs to identify where these might go underneath the cover. The soil footprint of these mineral systems usually tells you a lot more than people think. You're not just looking for gold. What comes with the gold? In the case of the Wolf, we see halos of arsenic and antimony around the gold anomaly. So those are things that we look at regionally. We usually do see elevated gold at all of these, but we want to know, well, is it just gold by itself, or is it gold within the context of what we believe to be other minerals that represent a hydrothermal gold system? And that's really the key to this, is finding out what's underneath. And so I think that the surface sampling gives us a lot of information there, as well as just prospecting regionally, doing structural mapping and rock chip sampling to try to figure out if there are ore grades at surface. And then we follow up with the geophysics as well. We can use, in some areas, magnetics works really well to identify structures. I think we've proven that this year at the Wolf. The mag survey was able to show us where a lot of the laramide faulting and parallel faults are at the Wolf structure. And the geophysics was able to show us where the sulfides are. So that's where you have primary mineralization at depth. This year, we're going to learn probably more than anybody has about the entire district historically. Next year, we're going to learn even more when we drill test several of these different targets. I would imagine, somewhere between 4 to 6 targets we'd like to drill test next year. And so once we put all this together, having the drill results back and identifying, where gold exists within the Wolf Shear, that's going to help us tell, where the mineralization exists, regionally as well, right? Because we know what type of structures to look for. We know what type of pathfinder minerals we need to look for. And we also need to know what type of geophysical signatures the gold favors. So there's really a lot of targets that are in the making here. And I think in the first part of 2022, we're going to be able to highlight each and every one of these targets as a standalone project and explain why we're excited about each one, right? And kind of put together a portfolio of projects up here in Wyoming that I think is going to be really compelling. We may have some other minerals that we're looking at, with copper with gold instead of just gold by itself. So I think that's kind of the highlights of the 21 program, what we've done here, and I think that's going to lead us into a very, very strong 2022 drill campaign, which we plan to announce in the first quarter of 22. Visionary Gold is listed on the Toronto Stock Exchange Ventures under the ticker symbol VIZ. We appreciate you taking the time to listen today and hope that you follow us in the future.